So basically, I started self improvement around 2022. It was first around January, February when I first started going to the gym. And, I went to the gym because I was a skinny fat kid trying to build some muscle, trying to gain weight and trying to look good because I just lost 85 pounds and I was in the biggest rut in my life. But I didn't really know what a self improvement was because in high school, wrestling kind of taught me that motivation, how to be motivated and how to be disciplined. But self improvement was just a whole nother level, which I found out about in 2022 on YouTube when I came across Hamza and ImanGhadzi. And like self improvement just related with me so much. I always wanted to work online or do an online business. I wanted to stop my porn addiction, which I found out about NoFap. I always wanted to improve myself every day and better myself. And I was like, this is the key to my future. This is the key to my success, which it did play, a big role in my life. And it's helped me drastically, learning how to journal, learning how to meditate, how to control my emotions, and disciplining myself even more and like training hard at the gym, you know, and building up my identity over time, my own identity. It's like it's help, but there's a trap, there's a downside to it, or like a dark side, a trap that it just traps you in, man. And this trap was the self-isolation that self-improvement, does to you. It isolates you. It really does. Like I remember I would use the gym as an excuse. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm going out. Yeah, I'm going out to the gym, I'm going out in public." And then being someone that dealt with social anxiety, like not going out and socializing and being in monk mode kind of just messed up my anxiety even more. I'm not kidding. It made me worse. Like even with talking to girls, like I was so scared and afraid to even approach a girl and just talk to them. Like if they were a normal person. Because that perception of porn and isolating myself and then anxiety, it all just closed in together and trapped me. Another trap with self-improvement is that we got to have the perfect routine. Having a routine does like really help me keep focused, throughout the day and make sure I do complete these daily tasks. But it doesn't have to be the most optimized routine ever. Like when I did the most optimized routine, it just wasted a lot of time in my morning when I could have just got to work instead of doing all these meditation, journaling, reading, blah, blah, blah. When I could have just done one of them like on different days and balancing it out, Because I've already mastered, these things. I got good at journaling. I got good at meditating. I got good at taking cold showers. And the huge, huge trap I fell into throughout 2022 and 2023 was I would consume so much self-improvement content. That was all I was watching on YouTube. Like hours watching Hamza videos, watching Dan Co videos. There's so many creators. Dude, I would like sit there and like watch the videos and not even like learn anything from it, because then when I would learn something from it, I wouldn't even take the action that the video wanted me to take action on, like talking to girls. And that was my big problem with that trap, is that I was just consuming more than actually taking action and becoming that producer. That's why starting a social media and finally locking in on my business, on fitness, and on my YouTube and Instagram, and helping people with weight loss and improving their lives, I locked on into that one certain niche. And I became the producer that way. All that I learned throughout 2022, 2023, everything I learned all came together into one identity that I can carry on over, and now I can solve my own problems. You get what I'm trying to say is you don't need to consume so much self-improvement content, because you actually get the most experience when you go out there and fail and do the things in real life instead of watching a video and then identifying yourself as that problem, right? So So you just got to go out there, man, and just make stuff happen. And I agree with there's a certain period where you need to just cut off social media. I remember I cut off social media for about 3 weeks, and that really helped with my baseline dopamine levels tremendously. Recommend cutting off social media for a while, a month, a few weeks. It does help. Going in that monk mode for a bit of time does actually help because it restarts yourself. But then when you're in that mode for like a year, it kind of just messed me up because I didn't want to even go out because I thought going out was a bad thing. When in reality, I really needed those experiences to build my character and push myself out there more. Being that kid that suffered from social anxiety and being scared to even talk to people and look down and not even make eye contact and have such a low voice. That's what he wanted. He wanted to become a man that was confident in himself and could go out and do whatever he wanted to. That's what the fat kid and that quiet kid in high school that was so depressed, that's just what he wanted from life. And just make sure you're sticking to one business model. If you're on self-improvement to start a business and you want to lock in that 6-month period. My problem was I was switching so many models. I did drop shipping, I did SMMA, I did meme pages, I did flipping pages, I did trading. All those failed. But it taught me a lot because those things weren't really my purpose. It didn't really identify with me. It wasn't what I wanted to do and what I envisioned my life to be. I didn't envision myself to be a copywriter or a dropshipper. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a coach, someone that could be there for my younger self. And that's what I want to do and pursue, instead of pursuing things that don't really interest you. And then you get trapped and feel like you're not enough. When in reality, you guys are enough. I wish you all luck with your journeys. I truly do. But just don't fall into this trap and realize and be aware when you need to get out and just have a bit of fun again. I'm not saying don't quit self-improvement. Just don't go back to your lazy life of junk. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is there's a lot more to enjoy in life. And when you get off that routine and that, kind of that, intolerant self-improvement mindset, and you just lock in on your business and hustle and, go out and enjoy some things, it's like a perfect life balance. Because the gym is my job. Social media is my job. But then I also have school. It's like everything's perfectly balanced now. Instead of me being alone at home and doing nothing and gaining no experience from it.